Hello and welcome to the DxT Transnation Friday League. I am your part-time host, DxT Hobo. Unfortunately, today we don't have a commentator as such. The original commentator is Dino, has had internet problems, but luckily enough for us, DxT Nevo crashed out during the race, so he will commentate the race for us after lap one. So what it's going to do now is basically I'll read out the standings, go through the qualifying from this session, and then we'll jump straight to DxT Nevo and we'll watch his first lap, his crash, and then we'll carry on from there. Okay, so here are the standings after Monaco. In the driver standings first, currently leading the championship at the moment, we have Amar Singh in the Haas on 83 points. In second, we have Honda in the Renault on 73. 3 points behind him, we have DxT Anthony in the Mercedes on 70. There's a bit of a gap now, I think it's a 24-point gap between him and King David in the Racing Point, who's on 46 points. Radcon in the Haas is on 40 points. In sixth place, we have Flea in the Alfa Romeo on 33. 1 point behind him, we have Matty in the Red Bull on 32. Then we have DxT Nevo in the Mercedes on 29 points. We have Valence in the Alpha Tauri on 20. In 10th, we have Liam J in the McLaren on 19 points. 11th, in joint 11th, we have Decky and TD Bevs on 15 points. In 13th, we have Salvanic, so I can't say his name wrong. Salvanic, sorry, in the Ferrari on 10 points. In 14th, we have Charoux in the Alpha Tauri on 8. In 15th, we have Kingsholm in the Alfa Romeo on 6. 16th, we have F1 JD in the Red Bull on 4. In 17th, we have Stavoka in the Williams on 3 points. 18th, we have Ollie Howell in the Ferrari on 1 point. And joint last at the moment, we have Knowlesy and Crutchy yet to score a point. So let's see what that does to the constructors table. In first place, we have the Renault team on 185 points. In second, we have Haas on 129. In third, we have the Mercedes on 124. In fourth is the McLaren on 77 points. Fifth is the Racing Point on 61. Sixth is the Alfa Romeo on 41. In joint seventh, we have the Alpha Tauri and the Red Bull team on 36 points. In ninth, we have the Ferrari on 23 points. And last but not least, we have the Williams with 3 points. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be skipping quali, unfortunately, because we didn't have a commentator. And I will just read out what exactly happened during quali. So we did start off with a wet or intermediate couple of laps with a bit of rain in Baku. So it did seem to dry out, so we did get some soft laps in. So I'll read out now from first place the standings for this race. Charoux is your current pole sitter in the Racing Point, setting a time on the softs on 1:38.4. In second place, we have DT Bevs. Third, we have Flea. Fourth, we have Rad. Fifth is Knowlesy. Sixth is Honda. Seventh, we have Matty. Eighth, we have DxT Nevo. Ninth, Kingsholm. And round up your top 10 is, sorry if I pronounced this wrong, Joe Beto in 10th in the Ferrari. Looking at the tyre choices for the top 10, so the majority deciding to go onto softs other than 5th place Knowlesy and 8th place DxT Nevo. So they will be starting on the medium tyres. Looking at the bottom half of the table, we have Decky in 11th, 12th Liam, 13th Crutchy, 14th, sorry again I pronounced this wrong, El Stefano, 15th Stavoka, 16th DxT Anthony 98, and unfortunately not been able to set times due to DNFs was Frenzy, Valence and Amar Singh, shockingly enough. If you follow F1, obviously you'll know that 11th place down to the last person on the grid, they will get to choose what tyres they start on because they didn't qualify in the top 10. But strangely enough, DxT Anti-98 looks like he didn't set a fast time in the dries. He just carried on his intermediate tyres. Not sure if it was a DNF, but I don't think it was. But that obviously hindered him quite a lot as he starts in 16th place. So now what I'm going to do, I am going to leave you in the capable hands of DxT Nevo. We're going to watch the first lap that he does, like I said earlier, and up to his crash, and then from then on in, he will then commentate on the race. So thank you very much for staying with us, and I will see you on the next one.
Yeah.
Flag.
Oh, nosy. No! Oh! If you got it on mobile, can you yeah. If it's cross-platform, so if he gets it on mobile, he can still join the games. That's what Louis has been doing, and I think Hugo as well. Oh man, I thought I was gonna make it through. Fuck, man, I'm actually kind of pissed because I felt like I was actually going to do alright in that race. I had a... fuck. No one's fault. That was just what it is. I can't believe that Kingston made that through. It wasn't intentional. I can't believe like that Kingston made that through there, and then I followed him through, and it ruined me. I'll see if I can, well, invite friends. I can't remember, I think it was Village. I'll try and see if I can get him back in. If I have him on here. I do. Oh, never mind, he's gone on to edit my career. Alright, well then in that case, I guess I'll just switch over to commentating. Update minimap. I don't want update, I want this. Gap, interval, detail, stops, tire. Let's see what everyone's on. So we got the top 6 all on softs, 7th mediums, 8th hards, Crutchy and 9th on softs, and then Amar on Veloce. Oh, actually Veloce isn't in it, he's just driving around his AI. On hards as well, Liam on softs, and then all the rest all on mediums. Kings I'm about to pick for a new wing. Jake's having a shocking time back here, don't know what happened to him, must have been some wing damage. Got Frenzy quite close to Stovka. Oh, I'm actually fuming, man, like first lap. Yeah, no, Alexi, it's actually a really cool game. Like I said, I was playing it beforehand. We just need Jake to get it. For the sake of $3.99, like I said, it's one of those games where it doesn't really matter. Plus, you can play it on phone first, see if you like it. And also, Alexi, you could join in too. Just get it on your phone or something, and then... Oh, we have a disqualification for Estefano, apparently going the wrong way, which actually seemed unlucky because it looks like he's spun and had to wait for people to come through, and that's actually really shocking. We've got Flea and Honda here. Looks like, oh, Flea was trying to go around the outside there. Or was that Honda overtaking Flea? Yellow flag in sector 3. That is a Williams. That was to be Stovka. It was Stovka. Lexi, to be fair, nor do I really. You go around, when you're a crewmate, it's quite easy because you go around, you can ping up your map, and there's exclamation marks where you got to go to complete your tasks. As an imposter, it baffles me. Like, even as an imposter, you have tasks, but I can't find out how to do them. I go everywhere on the map to exclamation marks, I can't do nothing. But I don't know if it's because they fixed them or what. And then if you bring up the map, you can sabotage certain areas to make it look like to make people move and stuff because they have to fix it. But it's kind of fun. Like I said, it's about lying. If you're the imposter, you want to kill people and obviously try and get away with it. And if you're the crewmates, when you're the thing is, you don't really talk though. Like if you get killed, you can't just say, "Oh, this guy killed me." You have to kind of just keep quiet and then let people figure it out and see if they knew where you were and everything like that. So it's kind of cool. Got anyone close? Amar's really close to Crutchy, so we'll stay on board with Amar here. Crutchy on the softs, Amar on the hards, and actually. Crutchy's really close to Dean as well. I can see Amar making a move and Crutchy down the straight. So let's jump on board. TV pod with Amar here. Jumps that curb. Eyeing him up. Got DT Bevs and Honda M. Oh, Honda M just got past DT Bevs as well. So Honda M on the move. 2.3 behind Sharu. Let's watch Amar here getting into the slipstream. Here he comes, straight up, flips on the overtake, car starts revving. DRS is about to come on now, gets DRS and he's passed him nice and easily there. Going to pick up the slipstream to Dean here as well. So next lap we're probably seeing Amar overtake Dean, I would have thought. Jake has just managed to get past Frenzy as well. Ooh, very close to the wall there for Jake. Having to make his way back up, I assume. Has he stopped? He did stop, so he must have had some wing damage in that first lap. Yeah, if you want to, Lexi. Like I said, you can watch him play on PC, and if you like it, and then you can just get it on your phone. So, oh, Amar's already got Dean. Blimey, going into the castle section or before. So Amar is on the move now on the hards. Probably going to go hard medium, I would have thought. So he's on the slower tyres but doing good times. His Honda not really catching Shrew at the moment. So Shrew currently out in front. 2.5 seconds of gap. DT Bevs is dropping back from Honda M now in third. The gap, oh, and then we've got a yellow flag. That looks like a red ball. That's Matty who spun. Oh, and he's retired from the session. Oh, that's going to be Amar trying to avoid him. Amar gets away with it. Let's have a look. Here comes Crutchy, avoids it nicely. Luckily he's on the inside of the track there, so no one should really that shouldn't really affect anyone. And I think he should be gone by the time King Holmes gets there with the 20 odd seconds gap. So Matty's... See, this is the thing with this. I'm surprised... I mean, the thing with this, because it's quite a wide track for a street track, you don't get many safety cars, so... it's usually just the virtuals. If it crashes in one of maybe like the castle or something, there might be a safety car. So Dean's in the pits, going for some mediums. That'll probably be for a nose cone change. Yeah, that's for a nose cone. Oh, and as they come out, he runs them over. DRS is now back enabled. Crutchy's still in 10th. Where's Jay? Oh, Jabito right behind Stovka. Let's see what Jabito can do. Peeling for mediums, couple of laps ago, right behind Stovka here, but Stovka could look like he got quite a good exit off of that corner, but he's got the run down here. Looks like he's going to have it done. Looks like he's going to have it done. Lovely, lovely. Nice overtake from Jabito there, or Jabetto on Stovka. Jake's now 1.3 behind them, so he'll be chasing them down. Really looking to get past Stovka quite quickly and keep following through. Where's Amar now? Amar's 13 seconds behind Raidcon. That's a big gap, so we'll have to keep an eye on that and how quickly he can bring that down. That'll be interesting to see. Okay. Any close gaps other than Jake's one? Okay, Jake's about half a second now behind Stovka, so coming through the final sector here, about to get onto the straight. Stovka falling off of Jabito. Yeah, okay, so Stovka's not going to get the DRS from Jabito either. So this is going to play right into Jake's hand. Is Stovka going to get it? He might just creep in, actually. Stovka might creep in. We'll have to wait and see when he gets to the DRS line. Let's follow, go on board with Jake. TV pod, Stovka did get it. Following that slipstream. So that's unlucky for Jake. Jake's car looking slow as anything, that straight line. Must have been all those biscuits he had before the race. Oh, Stovka almost drops it. He's going to hold it here. It's going to be hard to overtake. I can't see Jake throwing up the inside here. Going to get on the power. Stovka's still got the DRS. It's going to be harder for him at the moment. That's kind of the... Oh, now Honda M actually within a second of Shrew out in front, so that'd be interesting. Switch back to that in a bit. Where are they coming round? Okay, Honda M and Shrew on the straight. So here we go on board with Honda M now. Just going to get the slipstream. Not using overtake because he's got no ERS left. Using DRS. Probably just on Shrew's pitting. Oh, and Honda M decides to do exactly the same thing. Doesn't want to let Shrew get the undercut. Completely copies him. Probably a clever idea. I think he might feel that he's, obviously with the gap that he brought down, probably feels he had a bit better pace there. Could have been to do with Shrew's tyres. Both go to the hard. And look at that. Look at that. Flea comes into the pits. DT's changing a wing. That's going to cost him some positions. Raycon's just coming in. Here we go. So we now have a Mar on hard tyres. Up to third position. And he's only 7.3 seconds off the lead now. So even though technically he's probably a net ninth, maybe. Well, I don't know. You can get the hards and soft to hard probably quite easily, but we'll have to see what kind of gap he can try and pull. Honda's still all the back over Shrew. Little lock up there from Shrew. Let's switch back to broadcast. See if we can get the angles going. Every woman loves an angle. See if Honda M's going to have the pace on these fresh set of hards over Shrew, or if Shrew's going to be able to pull away. Actually, we have Jake pretty close here as well, right behind Stovka again. Not been able to overtake him yet though. It looks like he is suffering in the straight line, but got DRS where Stovka doesn't have it finally after Jabetto pitting. It looks like he's going to have him down into here. He does have him, but Stovka's looking to go the inside, but backs out of it. Nice overtake there from Jake. Puts him up into 12th position. Still on the quite young mediums, to be fair. You can go... You'll probably go, I don't know, 12-ish laps on them, I would have thought. Probably another 8 to 10 laps on them before he'd probably want to come in. Unless he decides to stretch them and go to softs for the end. If he doesn't have a 10 laps, lap 17, probably could do softs to the end, maybe. Right, here we go. Honda M coming down the straight with Shrew. Not gaining much. Both out of ERS. Oh, here we go now. Right at this end bit, he's gaining loads, but still not quite got enough. Both of them absolutely rinsing their ERS here. Amar's is chilling on 80% ERS. Probably just looking to hold the gap, hoping that maybe Shrew and Honda slow each other down by battling. Going to be quite hard for this little sector to try and make a move. So the gap now 1 second. It's going to be hard for this little sector here. Through the castle. Left. Into the right. Into the other left. Both being relatively careful through there, which is probably a good thing because that corner is a bit of a biatch. Amar now just dropped off a little bit. Does seem a little bit odd that he dropped off by about a second there. He's got Flea right behind, Flea about 2.5 seconds behind as well, so he can't really dilly-dally too much. Could have been a little mistake into one of the corners maybe. Got Raidcon here coming through with DT Bevs pretty close. They're all on fresh hards. Liam's here on the set of softs, 5 laps old. But got a bit of wing damage. Oh, and Flea with the drive-through off speeding under safety car. That is brutal. So, safety car. Was that? Where's that Renault? Not Honda M. Oh, that is a safety car looking to pick up. So what even happened then? Yeah, to be fair, Sam, I actually am, because I've been sick of BFA for a long time now, like over a year. Like we were, we had our guild. Classic came out. Pretty much all of us went to Classic. I played Classic for about 6 to 8 months or something like that. Done a bit more BFA, went back to Classic, and now I'm kind of leveling characters ready for Shadowlands. I can't be asked with the endgame content in BFA. I'm kind of sick of all the features that are in there. It's really not alt friendly. You always have to get your essences, even and all that, and corruption, all that rubbish. I'm looking forward to Shadowlands, a new start, level squish. I can't actually wait, to be fair. I'm Horde, man. I was going to be Alliance. I made an Alliance monk and joined the server, and then the people I was going to join, they decided to move servers because they were struggling recruiting. So I decided to go back Horde. Everyone that I know pretty much is playing on Horde now, and all on Draenor, so I've kind of gone there. I don't mind though. Like, for me, leveling characters isn't a big deal. I don't mind it. So I wasn't too fussed. It's the first thing, like, when I spoke to the guys about the guild and Alliance, I was like, we've done a guild. He was in my old guild in Transparency when we went, like, almost cleared Mythic. And then they were like, yeah, no, but they all want to stay here. And then they went Silver Moon when they couldn't recruit, so kind of sucks a little bit, but there was no bad blood, man. They helped me out loads. They took me through visions, got me through Mythic dungeons to gear me up, so it is what it is. Sam, man, mate, just make a Horde Warlock on Draenor with me, and I'll level something with you. Like, I don't mind leveling. I've got a 48 monk that I'm trying to level. I'll level something else. I'll level like a warrior as well if you wanted to get involved. Like, I literally have no problem. You're the purple dragon, nice. Yeah, that's one thing I want to do, mount collection. I want to start doing some more mount collections. I've been trying to get Invincible from ICC recently because I've never been lucky in, like, however many years, like 10 years it's been out. I'm running out like 4 characters. Yeah, make a Warlock on Draenor, Horde, and let me know what you're doing. If you play it and level it up a bit, I'll follow you on my monk when you get to like 48, and we'll just do some dungeons if you want, or if we're both on, I'll try and I'll make a new character or something. Like I said, I'm not too bothered. I've got a 70 DK, I've got an 81 Shaman, which I'm supposed to be leveling with Dan. I want that Shaman up though, because I want to main that Shaman, so I want to get that up to 120 before Shadowlands. I've got a Hunter now, because I boosted the Hunter with the boost from the pre-purchase. That's kind of fun to play. I don't know if I'll do much with it, I just never had a max level Hunter, so... 40ish. I wasn't going to, but my reasoning for it was, I was going to get just a base edition, because I don't really care for the mount, and I didn't care for the armor set, which is actually, the quest for the armor set is an actual biatch anyway, Sam. Like, it's a proper farm. You have to farm for a couple of hours for items, but I thought I get a boost, which is 50 quid anyway, so if I get the expansion with the extras and the boost, it well warrants the 50 quid. I don't think the extra 50 or 20 quid warrants the better edition for the extra game time, which is a tenner anyway. But you can still get the armor set, Sam, because you can click the thing on the back of my mount. So you don't get the boost obviously, but you can still get the gear. Which actually I think the gear... Do you get the mount with that anyway? Or not? I can't remember. No, I don't think you do actually. But you can start the quest from my mount apparently, so I read. So if I mount it, you can start the quest on... It has to be 120 though, I think, or 110 plus. And we'll grind it out. So it's literally a couple of hours farming. It's kind of gay. Anyway, quickly back onto a bit of F1. We've got... Who's this all the way at the back here? That looks like Frenzy. So pretty much when Frenzy catches up. So Gebetto must be a lap down. He's probably caught. Yeah, he's caught right in the middle of the train. That is brutal. And I thought maybe... No, there's too much of a gap. So we're going to have one more lap of the safety car here. You know, we're in yellow flag. I bet this game is kind of cucking people right now. He's probably going full speed because trying to catch up with the queue, and it's penalised him for going too fast. That's probably what I'm seeing here. Safety car's going to go around one more lap. Everyone should be bunched up probably by turn 3 or 4. Definitely by Castle. Yeah, no, it's good, Sam. To be fair, on the lines, there's a few I haven't unlocked, like when they release called Tyrann and stuff and the Mechanomes, but I've got them all on Horde anyway, so I'm not that bothered, to be honest. Plus, I'd plan on going Horde, sticking to Horde, and seeing what I can do in terms of raiding. Probably around this track. Well, to be fair, this track I actually don't mind for as a street circuit. But following around the safety car is pretty brutal. Do a quick rundown of the order. So in first we've got Shrew, followed by Honda M in second. Third we have Flea. Fourth we have DT Bevs, and fifth we have Raid Cod. Now they're all on relatively fresh hards. I'm pretty yeah, 3 lap old hards, no biggie. We've got Amarsing in sixth, who's now pitted for the mediums to go to the end. Seventh we have Crutchy. 8th we have Liam, 9th we have Veloce, who I think is actually disconnected, and his car at 60 seems to be doing some job for him. 10th we have Kingsholm, who somehow managed to not lose his wheel when he hit the same car I did. 11th we have Stovka, 12th we have Dean, 13th we have Jake still, DxT Anthony, 14th we have Frenzy, 15th we have Gebetto, and obviously the cars we have out currently, we have Matty, who spun and lost his wheel. Myself, DxT Nevo, who hit a car that had hit a wall that crashed and I couldn't avoid it. Nolsey, who was the crash car, and El Stefano, who got disqualified because he spun and he got disqualified for apparently facing the wrong way when he was actually just waiting for cars to go past. So that game cucked him there. But looking like safety car's coming in. Sure, he's backing up the pack, ready for the safety car to come in, and so he can just go. That was a bit slow. Hopefully no damage came there. Yeah. Here come the 5-second penalties. Doesn't look like any damage to any wings that I can see, so we should be good to go racing. 5-second penalties, if they're not served in the pits, can be removed, so everyone needs to remember that. Shrew's gone. Looks like he's caught him a little bit off guard here. A little bit of a decent gap. So that was a good restart from Shrew. Not going to be under pressure by the end of the straight by the looks of things. And does that Flea go? Flea. Oh! So Flea's coming in here to serve his drive-through, I think, because he has to, because it was coming probably to the end of his laps. And as he came in, went too hot and he's lost his wing, so he's going to drive through. He's actually pitting him. I just thought Flea had a drive-through. Interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. Now he needs a new wing, so that's going to cost him a lot of time, and it's going to put him really far off the pack here. Oh, Jake up to 10th from the restart there. Frenzy's up to 12th. So Crutchy's down a few places. So have a quick look-see at the position change. Oh, Jake now up to 8th. Blasting through. This safety car's done him a treat. Problem is now the Gebetto, who was caught in between the trains, obviously can't unlap himself because his game absolute cuckshire. And now he's getting a 5-second penalty for ignoring blue flag, which seems a bit unfair for this track, but it is what it is, I guess. He's right behind Kingsholm, who's actually behind Gebetto, who's the lap car. Oh, I thought Jake was about to lose his wing then. Here he is with his red Echo helmet, following Kingsholm, who's following Gebetto. Yeah, definitely is Gebetto. Sector 2, that looks like Frenzy. Frenzy's round just out of the castle section. Getting underway. He's got a broken front left wing there though, so that's going to slow him down. It's just going to let him go. Probably a smart move, to be fair. And Gebetto's just racking up these things just because he's probably, I would have thought, going to let him go down the straight. I would have thought. Yep, going to slow down. A little bit hard done by there. Yeah, he's a lap down, but a bit hard done by with the amount of penalties you got. You can't. There's not many places around this track where you can just kind of pull to the side and let them through. So So Jake still behind Kingsholm. They're fighting for 7th position. We've got Raycon, Amar. Now Amar making some moves now on his fresh set of mediums. This is technically for all 4 position. Crashed out in qualifying, up 15 places to 4th position. Started last. Chasing down DT Bevs, Honda M and Shrew. Honda M now 8/10 behind Shrew here. So he's been relatively close to Shrew pretty much this whole race, but hasn't managed to make the overtake yet, so the only good thing with that safety car, it did allow them both to save up some ERS, but they're both using it just at the same speed, very equal. So no one really having an advantage here. You kind of want to be able to get past someone with a bit of ERS left in the tank, so you can kind of pull away a bit of a gap straight away, rather than rinsing it all to get past and having nothing to pull away with. Both have overtake on. Shrew still got it on, which means Honda M's actually going to have a little bit more by the end of it. Not much more, because obviously it's still going to be in high for down the straight, but DRS now enabled, so if Honda M can stay within this within this second window, next lap he will have DRS, and that might actually be enough to get him through. DT Bev's doing very solidly in a third here. Let's check the tyre life. Get rid of that. So Jake hasn't managed to get past King Holmes yet. Gonna have DRS down on this straight, which Kingsholm does not have. Looks like his car's struggling in a straight line though. We'll have to wait and see. Got a lot of ERS. Kingsholm's got 20% less, 30% less. Stovkar using quite a bit of ERS. Dino Stovkar relatively similar. Veloz, I still think that's just the AI car, I swear. Doesn't look like he's going so slow though, like it's actually affecting people. Frenzy kind of chilling by himself a little bit here. Same with Gebetto. He's a lap down, but he's kind of chilling in the mid pack, obviously. Honda M now actually out of the 1 second that he needs of Shrew right now. Amar now with 8/10, with an 8/10 gap down to DT Bev, so I could see Amar making some moves coming onto the straight. Can see all the way up to first now in one screen. It's going to be spurring him on here to get some overtakes done. On the quicker tyres as well, on the mediums. Probably knowing Amar as well, will be able to get them to the end. So let's see what he can do. He's going to have, let's do this, TV pod, DRS on, overtake on, really catching now as DT Bev's going to go defensive. He doesn't go defensive, might know that's actually fighting a losing battle here. Amar comes through. Nice overtake there from Amar, up into 3rd position. 2.3 second gap now to chase down to Honda M. And if Honda M can't get past Shrew soon, and therefore going to be fighting, Amar's going to be on them really quickly. No damage only from anyone here by the looks of things. Anthony's still behind Kingsholm. Kingsholm's now got DRS from Raidcon, so it looked like Jake was struggling in the first place with front lines, with straight line speed, so it's going to have made it even worse now that Kingsholm's got some DRS. Crutchy just, okay, Veloz is pitted, so Crutchy moves up into 11th. Flea moves up into 12th, Veloz down to 13th. Going to be fine from Frenzy and Gebetto though. Oh. So, oh man, look at that gap already. It was like 2.5 seconds, and now Mars closed. I mean, Honda M has actually dropped off the back here of Shrew, so Honda M probably dropped about half a second back, and Amar caught probably about 2 seconds, second half, 2 seconds. He's going to have DRS. He's got lots of ERS in the bank, whereas Honda has like nothing. So Amon might be able to make this job done down here, but a little bit too far back. Probably just going to, you know, sit in formation, wait for the big straight, get that juicy slipstream. Jake managed to get past Kingsholm yet? No, he hasn't. Kingsholm close to Raycon, but again, not managed to get past Raycon either, so looks like cars are kind of cancelling each other out here. Crutchy, Flea, Dean. Dean's in the pits, that's why he's losing some places. Gone into the soft tyres for 10 laps, yeah, should be about fine. Oh, and who was that? That was Crutchy clipping the wall there, might have some damage. These guys are pretty much pushing each other around. Jake's pushing Kingsholm, and Kingsholm's pushing Raycon. And Raycon's teasing with the DRS zone of Liam. Let's go back on board with Amar here as they're coming around the final sector. Gonna be on that very big straight soon. Sam, when Shadowlands comes out, I will be streaming WoW, 100%. I'm hoping my days of work are still gonna be the same in October, because obviously it comes out like 27th, right? And I can't remember what day it comes out, but I'm pretty sure it comes out Tuesday, like midnight Tuesday, or you know, Wednesday. So I have Wednesday off, and so I'll be playing from when it comes out Tuesday. They can then. Anna Marsing's looking to get the job done on Honda. Does he have the speed going up the inside? Honda battles it, not giving that place up easy. Doesn't get it done. So next lap probably for Amar. Yeah, see, I get to take Olivia to nursery on Wednesday as well, from 9 till 5. So literally, I'll be playing it Tuesday for a bit, and then when I've taken her to nursery, I'll be straight back on Wednesday at like 9 in the morning. I'm playing it until my plan is literally play it for that whole duration, so I'll try and get anything I need done before I play, or Tuesday night, so I can literally take her to nursery, come back, have nothing to do, and just game it up for like 7 hours. So, well, the thing is, staying up to 12, I don't know, part of it's kind of pointless, but I feel like I'll probably be up then anyway, you know? And if I'm not doing anything else, and Amar's got the job done on Honda now, time to chase down Shrew. And Crutchy's looks like he's had an off. Is he retired in the pits there? I can't. Looks like he's retired in the pits. Okay, so Crutchy seems like he might have had enough there. And Honda M losing out to DT Bevs now as well. So Honda's got some front wing damage. That'll do it. Really nasty with even with an M plate missing around here. It's pretty tragic. Sam, I will play Wednesday, man. To be fair, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I feel like if I'm going to be up at that time, I'll probably play it. But if there's a queue or anything, then I'll probably just won't bother. And then wait for Wednesday. But on Wednesday, I do plan to just smash out levels. It should be kind of cool. Completely new experience as well. So Jake's still right behind Kingsholm. But let's see now, with Kingsholm not having DRS, if Jake's going to get any closer to him. This is giving me a tragic view. And Jake just doesn't have the speed by the looks of it. Got loads of ERS. Maybe he's trying to save some more ERS so it makes it easier for him. On Honda M now, in the pits for the change in his front wing, going to some softs. Probably going to go for fastest lap, I would have thought. Shrew's been solid out front on those hard tyres. Leading all the way, holding off Honda M. Honda M now down in 8th. But Amar's got 8 laps to keep Amar behind him now. Oh, that just is... Okay. What did they... Sam, my chat actually just bugged out then. What did they post? Were they posting links? I assume they were posting random links, right? Hold on, Sam, man. Oh, viewbots, man. Yeah, I had one of them the other day, actually. Last time I streamed, someone coming in, oh, buy your viewbots. No, like, if I'm going to get viewers, it's because they're going to want to watch me and actually, you know, contribute to the stream and talk. I don't want to buy viewers or anything like that. It's pathetic. The annoying thing is, though, there'll be people that will do it. That's the most infuriating thing. Trying to get a head start. Jake's still behind Kingsholm, and look, just does not, even with the slipstream, ERS, not got overtake on this time. He might be waiting for a bit of a late lunge. Yeah, same Sam. Alright man, see you in a bit. Any other close gaps? Kingsholm's close back up to Raidcon. Oh, and it looks like Raidcon went really soft that corner, and Kingsholm's got the jump on him. Yep, lovely move. Very opportunistic there, but it did look like Raidcon cut up Jake a little bit there. I'm not sure if Jake actually had anywhere to go. Does he have wing damage? Raidcon looks like he hit the castle section. That could mean his front wing end plate could be gone on the right. This could make it nice, quite an easy overtake for Jake here, but I don't know if Jake has damage. Let's switch to broadcast. Jake's wing's fine. I'm trying to look at Raidcon's. Raidcon actually doesn't look broken. I think he might be right. Do you get a view here? Yeah, Raidcon's is okay as well. Okay. So at worst, maybe like a cheeky bit of a light green. Amar now 1.9 seconds behind, so he is closing in that gap, but is he doing it enough? Because soon his mediums are going to go off the boil a little bit, whereas Sharu's hards will still be okay. So Amar looking like he's going to try burning some ERS, and Sharu is burning his ERS big time to try and keep that gap going. So make on Jake. So Jake's pitting. Okay, gonna go for soft fastest lap, I presume. Doesn't need a new wing. Didn't even look busted, but that's the effect that he has around here, even with a light green. 141.2 from Honda M to take the current fastest lap of the race. Okay, so I think he was pretty safe there, to be fair. He might lose out. Nah, he won't. Nah, not going to lose out to Flea. Had a decent chunk of time. The Flea's coming there, and Jake's, yeah, still a few seconds in ahead. Amos 1.7 now behind Shrew. Obviously that's going to fluctuate as they're going through the castle, but he needs to get into that 1 second gap for that DRS. DT Bev's 5 seconds back, Liam 8 seconds back from Bev, so Bev's looking pretty solid for his third position right now. Kingsholm's up into 5th and chasing down Liam, to be fair, so Kingsholm could see himself in 4th place by the end of this race. Raikon 9 seconds in front of Honda, so Jake pitting in there is giving Raikon some breathing room, to be fair. Now he can kind of just concentrate his own race. Honda M probably going to be looking to try and chase him down. Flea 3.7 behind Jake, and that's probably just going to keep dropping back with a tyre difference. Dean 6 seconds behind Flea. Had a bit of a poor castle section there, but we'll probably be looking to catch up with the Flea on those soft tyres. Softcore on those really fresh set of softs should bring that gap down, but I think it's going to stay relatively similar actually. I don't think there's going to be much change unless someone crashes. The only person that might be able to make something happen will be Amar on Sharu if he can get close enough. Looks like Amar's tried to catch up with him without burning too much ERS. Sharu's still quite low. I don't know if Sharu has any penalties, I haven't looked. I don't know if Amar's got any. I like the surprise at the end of the race. It's kind of like Christmas Day, when you open it up and you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, socks. So let's see. Amar now so close to that DRS zone. I pretty much smell Sharu's petrol fumes right now. And oh, he's proper flirted with that 1 second. 9 tenths and just 1 point, and then 1 to 1.1. I reckon he's going to have it as he comes down here. Okay, so Sharu has been saving a bit of ERS, which I think is probably why Amar's closed up. But he closed up very quickly with the amount of ERS that Sharu actually managed to save. Amar's got it overtake on 40%. Oh, Nez. That looks like it's Dean in the wall. Oh, he's turned it around though. Jump back on board with Amar. Chasing down Shrew. He's got the speed, going to go to the inside. And he's got the job done. So now, where is he? Shrew's going to try and come back, but I think the traction from the mediums, yes. Amar has got it to stick. But now Shrew's going to have the DRS down this little straight. And I think Amar didn't even really think about covering in it. And Shrew's not going to go for the lunge, was too far back. Smart move there, that would have ended badly for both of you. So now it's up to Amar to try and pull away, give himself some safety. He's got 4 laps to make it happen. Very smart play from Amar there. Like, you can kind of tell from looking at the ERS percentages that Shrew was burning his big time to keep the gap to what it was. And then when he tried to save it, Amar caught up so much. And then when he had that DRS, he blew it. But he had, like, Shrew's like had maybe about 20% when he started the corners before the straight. And Amar was on like 60%, massive difference. Shrew's probably gone before maybe even a DRS line. Amar had it all the way there, got DRS on the go, and planted his car on the inside for turn 1. And let's not forget, if we just look at where Amar started, up 18, he started 19th position, crashed out in qualifying, and has played an absolute blinder so far if he comes home to win this race. Absolute blinder. So, where we got Jake now? Jake is still 12 seconds behind Honda, to be fair. Honda's chunked at that 8-second gap from Raidcon there. So this could be an overtake for Honda coming down this big straight. And then we do have Honda going for the overtake on Raycon and making it stick. So Honda's up into 6th. Amar's now 1.4 in ahead of Shrew in 2nd. Bev's still chilling in 3rd. Got a 8 seconds in front of him to Shrew and 10 seconds behind him to Kingsholm. Kingsholm managed to get past Liam. I don't know if Liam's going to have enough tyres or... Nah, same lap of tyres actually, so it'll be relatively similar. Both similar at ERS as well. Oh Sam, you can't be leaving your phone in the car, mate. It's not good. Sam, I have you on Steam, don't I? Just because if you're playing Among Us, or if I'm playing Among Us, and you're about, I'll try and maybe drop you a message if you've got some space. So, 3 laps left in this race now. Shrew's RS still screaming for help on 6%. Amar's on 25 just to try and get that gap, but the gap is now 2 seconds, so unless Amar knows he has a penalty and Shrew doesn't, and he's trying to get that 3 seconds, that I do not know. Yeah, that's true, Sam. I think I do have you on Steam though, but yeah, I can just message you another way if need be. Sector 2 yellow flag. Oh, that looks like it could be Flea. No, not Flea. Jobito, it is Jobito, but that's Jobito getting out of the way. So well done to him. Just coming in for that fresh set of softs. Oh, another, oh yeah, that's still Jobito letting people through. Nicely done, nicely done. Any other close gaps? I mean, Liam's still close to Kingsholm, but... Well, Sam, I mean, because I hosted the lobby, that's the downside. If you mess up and crash out, you can't really quit, especially with the Codemaster servers. It could just completely mess it up. So I'm annoyed that I'm not racing, but staying. And because our commentators couldn't make it today, I might as well just plug the commentary myself while I get the chance. Well, Honda's right on the back now with Liam. Still a couple of laps left. Honda might, I mean, ERS wise, both Kingsholm and Liam are on exactly the same. Oh, and there goes Liam. Saw him spinning out there, so that was him. Must have been him clipping the wall there. Space game. What sort of space game? I like Dead Space, if that counts. I haven't played like Elite Dangerous or anything like that though. It does depend on kind of what space game it would be. So Honda M now 8 tenths behind King's Home. Could be smelling that 4th place. EVE. I've actually never played EVE Online, Sam. A lot of people like it though. I've never played it myself. So Honda looking to get King's Home. Just ran out of ERS right at the end though, so I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. King's Home goes defensive, and Honda's going to try and maybe think about the outside, but thinks better of it. Might try and save up this lap and try and get it done for the next lap. Got a yellow in sector 2, which is Liam. No, he's here in the pit, so that means it will be Bevs. Maybe clip the wall. It's got a mobile version now, Sam. I did not know that. Isn't it some... I thought EVE Online was a bit of like an MMO type of thing. So, the question is Honda going to try and get it done? Well, he's going to have to try and get it done at the end of this lap going down the straight, otherwise he probably won't have another chance to slip him down to the line. King's Home on quite a healthy chunk of VRS. Honda about 10% less. How does the MMO play on the mobile though, Sam? Like, I'm always sceptical about MMOs on phones. You're playing it on 2 accounts. Blimey, Sam, you must love it. So here we go, we have Honda now. They're coming around the final little right-hander kink before the straight. Honda very, very close to King's Home, pretty much pushing him down the straight. Moves to the outside, probably... Oh, he's just run out of ERS though. And that gives enough for King's Home to stay in front of him, but he's gone to the inside. He's now in head, going to run on the inside, but King's Home's going to go around the outside, hold his own. We know King's Home's an absolute beast defender, to be fair. Doesn't let go easy and usually parks his car exactly where it needs to be, but just in that case, done as much as he could. But Honda just had a little bit too much pace there. I'll have a look at... Sam, is it free on the Play Store? King's Home is coming back at him though, going to go down the inside. A little bit of connection there, and that's going to put Honda into the wall, and that's probably going to be his front wing end plate gone, I would have thought. Unless it was completely flush. Oh, and Decky's retired. That's not who's coming around there? A Haas? Is that Amar? Oh, he's probably done something similar to what Knowles did. Clipped that wall there. Amar's through it fine. Shrew's through it fine. Gap now 4.3. So Amar is actually coming up to race down to the line. Sam, I might get it then if it's good. Can you play like with other people, I assume then, if it's an MMO on the mobile? I'll have to see if I can get it. So here we go, Amar Singh from last to first. Brilliantly played strategic wise. Comes across the line, obviously depending on penalties. Still don't know what's actually going to work out with that, but takes the provisional win. Here we go with Sharu coming across the line and has the 5-second penalty. So, I mean, that's unserved, so he can get that removed. Not that it's going to make any difference whatsoever. Honda M comes across the line to actually... Oh, he's overtaken King's Home, but King's Home's got the drag. He's got the slipstream, almost pushing him along here. Is he going to be able to get it? He's using all his overtake, but so is Honda M, and Honda M saves up better. DRS wide open, going to try and drag him to the line. It's going to be close. Oh, 0.06 of a second there. Beautiful finish there from Honda and King's Home. Raycon's come home in 6th. Jake, decent. I think he made, I think it was 10 places? 9 places. Up to 7th. Liam now coming up to cross the line, take 8th position. Oh, that sounds good, so man. I'll download it in a bit on my phone. Probably give me something to do at work because work's dead. Oh, and Liam takes the fastest lap of the race on the last lap as well. Very nicely played. Extra point for him. Please come across the line. So it's just Stovka we're waiting for now. Here comes Stovka. zooming down the end straight, using up all his ERS. Overtake is on, and there he goes. So decent race today. Lots of, well, plenty of goings on really, to be fair as well. Decent overtakes. Marsing with driver of the day. I think that's not even debatable. I mean, last to first, what a drive. The guy's an animal. So there we go. Just quickly get the results up. So obviously, in first we had Amar Singh. Second we had Shrew. Third we had Bevs. Fourth we have Honda. Fifth we have Kingsholm. Sixth we have Raidcon. Seventh we have DxT Anthony. Eighth we have Liam. Ninth we have Flea. 10th we have Stovka. 11th we have Frenzy. 12th we have Veloce, who I think was disconnected the whole time. 13th we have Dean. 14th we have Crutchy, and who actually Crutchy was DNF'd. So 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th all DNF'd, and they were Crutchy, Matty, myself, Nolsey, Gebetto, and Al Stefano. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching the race. I'll be back live. I'm not sure. It's meant to be tomorrow night, but probably not tomorrow night now. So Tuesday for commentating in the Transnation Regionals at 7 o'clock. So meet me back then. And oh, okay, Sam. I'll try and download it and see if I can get a grips of it. I've never played it, so I'm not sure what it's like. But I'll have to wait and see. Right, that's me off stream. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you, Sam. Been nice talking to you again, mate. And I'll catch you all later.
So there you have it. That was your Azerbaijan Grand Prix in the DxT Transnation Friday League. Don't forget you can watch live every week on Friday at 10 o'clock. I'll put all the links in the description. You head over to Twitch and you can watch Dino's stream. Hopefully he gets his internet sorted out. Or you can watch the Xbox side, which is either going to be DxT Jojo or DxT Thomas, whoever's commentating on that one. Also, all the races will be uploaded onto YouTube, so if you did miss a race, please jump onto YouTube and have a look at that. But thank you everyone for watching. Big thank you again to DxT Nevo for sticking it out. But from all of us here at DxT TV, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.